Alright, hello Nintendo fans, my name is Mario Master, how we doing today, and welcome back to GTA Online. I might have a very interesting different fit here, but I recommend you ignore it. The thing that I have been doing recently is I thought it would be funny to get every single service vehicle available in GTA Online. And well, I am halfway there. We still have two more that are gonna be readily easy, and then the Galaxy Super Yacht. So, what do I have in front of me? Well, this is the Acid Lab, which I'm going to do a full review and kind of walk over to see if you guys would actually want the Acid Lab so you don't have to go through it. So first, if you have not already, you have to come down here to the Freak Shop. This is how you start like the first dose and last dose missions. To get the 6x6 blockade or the Acid Lab, you have to do every single first dose mission, which isn't that difficult. And then once you get the 6x6 blockade, you have to pay $750,000 to convert it into an Acid Lab. I'm pretty sure if you just have a 6x6 blockade, you can just go into the Freak Shop and just convert it. But that is how much is a 6x6? Let's see. So that is a free $750,000 that you don't have to spend, which is very nice. So if you don't want to spend $750,000, there you go. I mean, technically you still have to pay it. I mean, it kind of works out, I guess, but whatever. But, I mean, hey, if you do all the first dose missions, it does give you, like, a little over $1 million, so I'm not going to complain too much. So, if you go into the back here, of course. Don't know why this isn't a suitable area, but you know. Still? Is it because of this little divot right here? Oh my god, are you serious, game? There we go.
It was a mistake.
You're a mistake. Shut up. Alright, well apparently I really needed to move it. So, if we come in here, we have all the fun stuff. I'm pretty sure I can show this on YouTube. So, we have... So if you just come back here, we have the acid back here, which you can see product and supplies. If you come back here, we can source more supplies. And one of the cool things about this,
busy.
you sure are, bud. One of the cool things about the Acid Lab, if you come back here, I already did it, but you can actually boost how fast your acid production goes per day. So once per day, you can come back to your Acid Lab and boost how fast it goes, which is very neat. Now, some of the resupply missions can be semi-difficult.
Last milliliter, but cheers.
Shut up, I'm trying to make a video. But, you know, it's kind of cool. But you get this 6x6 blockade if you do all the first dose missions. And then, after you do all the first dose missions, you unlock the last dose missions. Which I can already hear you saying, well, if you only need to do the first dose missions to get the Acid Lab, what is the point and doing all the last dose missions? Well, let me show you. I just ran over that person. Not only do you get like another $1 million if you do them all solo, you also get this car over here, and you also get this wrap. You get the Fried Mind wrap. Which this car is, I believe, like $2 million or something like that. Let's see. So it is the Ocelot Virtue. So it is a free if you do all the last dose missions. You get this car and this wrap for free. And one of the cool things is, this thing is fast. It is quick. I believe it's one of the, if not the fastest accelerating cars in the entire game. So if you look at the bottom right there, you can see that it says 0. Just watch. And just like that, we are already up to speed. This thing is quick. You can slow down faster than the Speedo can keep up. That's how quick this thing is. And it is actually all around pretty nice. It doesn't handle too great, but it is a very nice little car. And Acid Lab that, you know, I mean, the Ocelot is fully for free. I would actually recommend doing the first and last dose missions just because you can get this and this. And, I mean, sure, yeah, you do have to pay for this, but if you do all the first dose missions, you don't, I mean, you still have to pay for it, I guess, but in the long run, you still get money for it, for doing all the first dose missions, so I guess it's not that bad. And I would definitely recommend doing all the last dose missions, especially if you're a beginner. Also, I just noticed that this thing has a shifter, even though it's fully electric. That's funny. I would definitely recommend doing all the last dose missions, just because you can get this car and this wrap fully for free. So, yeah, I mean, get the Acid Lab. Seriously, like, do it. There are some other stuff you can do for the Freak Shop. I think there's some other missions that you can do to upgrade the Acid Lab. Hold on. Let me cut to when I get to the Freak Shop, and then I can show you. God, this thing is actually, like, really nice. And I would say it's a very good beginner car. Honestly, even at the point that I'm at, I could buy this car right now. I'm pretty sure. I might be a little short, but I could very easily grind for it. Even with the stuff I have now, I would still want this car. This is a very nice, quick car. And, I mean, if you just do all the first and last dose missions, you get it for free. And you end up getting, like, $2 million after it, so I'm not complaining too much. Even after you do all the first and last dose missions, you can just do them again. I don't know if it pays as much, but I wouldn't complain too much. Some of the first and last dose missions are very weird. Like, I think one of the weirdest ones is an uncontrolled substance for the first dose missions. So just prepare yourself for some of the missions in the first and last dose stuff. But overall, I don't think it took me a little. I think it took me a little over an hour to do both the first and last dose missions. So, and they're fairly easy solo. I know I said it would cut, but like this thing is so quick, it really doesn't matter. And you can also upgrade this car to have like um a lock-on missile blocker, like oil slick thing. Like you can actually upgrade this car fairly nicely. So yeah, I recommend doing both the first and last dose stuff. I will warn you right now, if you are looking to do some of the resupply missions for the Acid Lab, some of them are kind of dumb and can be kind of difficult, so just prepare for that. So the thing that I like to do, I just like to drive right through here. And then right down here. And then bam, you're at the freak shop. That easy. It's that easy. Yeah, and some of the last dose missions are kind of annoying, but it's worth it just to get that car for free. So, this is where you can get this is where you can do all the first dose missions. You can, this is, I think, the first dose missions, the first and last dose missions spawn outside and not inside the freak shop. I only have it on the inside because I've done them already, obviously. And then if you go talk to Dax over here, who's smoking some weed, you can do some Flugen jobs. And if you do 5 of them, you can upgrade your.
Good to see you.
You can upgrade your Acid Lab. You can also upgrade. This is the only place where you can upgrade your Acid Lab.
Fresh meat. Good to see you.
Which, if I go and grab it. This is why I love service vehicles, by the way. I can just summon it. It always spawns like right here. Oh, it didn't. I had to say something. It's because I was heading in that direction. That's why I love service vehicles, by the way. You can just summon them right in front of you. Except for the Casoto. That's like the one exception. Which, if you guys want to see, I will do a review on the Casoto and the Terabyte, if you want. So you can only drive your Acid Lab in that way, even though it definitely looks like it shouldn't fit, but it does. So this is the only place where you can upgrade the Acid Lab and the motorcycle.
Lots to do.
You can customize the delivery bike, which is very cool. And you get to customize the Acid Lab. Oh, okay, see? Here you go. So, equipment upgrade. Call Dax and complete 10 Flugen jobs to unlock this upgrade.
A lot of people, but you have like a friendly kind of energy.
Shut up. I'm trying to make a video. This will increase product speed and the sale value of the acid product. So, it is completely worth it to do 10 Flugen jobs. Um, you can also have this ramp out the front, which is kind of funny. And I don't have my Acid Lab like upgraded at all because why would I? You know, it's kind of useless, but whatever. Anyway, so do I recommend
See you
going
later,
through?
friend.
Shut up, goddamn. So, do I recommend going through the effort of doing the first dose missions and the last dose missions? 100%. The Acid Lab is not hard to manage. All the first dose missions are fairly easy. And then I 100% recommend the last dose missions just because you can get that Ocelot for completely free. And it is definitely worth it when you're just starting out. And even when you're at the point that I'm at, that Ocelot is definitely a very nice, quick car to get around really quickly. So, that's it. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon and Twitch, both linked in the description below. Patreon is $1 a month. I do extra videos, and my videos get released early on there. I'm going to be making an extra video right now, so make sure to go check that out if you're curious. $1 a month, it should be up there. But yeah, that's it. Peace. Bye.